At some point, if you're building something real, someone will betray you. Maybe they already have. Maybe it was a business partner who took more than they were owed. A friend who smiled at your face and worked against you behind your back. Someone you trusted with your plan, your vulnerability, your vision, and they used it against you. Or simply abandoned you at the moment when loyalty would have cost them something. It happens. It has happened to everyone who ever built anything. And most people, when it happens, do one of two things. They collapse and use the betrayal as a reason to stop trusting, stop risking, stop building. Or they rage and spend energy that should go toward their future on punishing their past. Both responses lose. Both hand the person who betrayed you power they don't deserve. There is a third way, and it is the way of the wolves. You take the betrayal. You sit with it, not to suffer but to learn. You extract everything it has to teach you. You understand what it revealed about them, about you, about the relationship you had wrongly believed in. You use that information to make every future decision sharper. And then you build. Harder. Faster. With more clarity than you had before. Because here is what betrayal actually does to the right kind of person. It eliminates confusion. Before you were betrayed, you might have wondered who was truly with you. You might have been soft in places where you needed to be firm. You might have trusted where trust had not been earned. You might have been slowed down by relationships that were costing you more than they were giving. Betrayal ends all of that. It gives you absolute clarity about who someone is. It removes the question. It strips away the performance and shows you the truth. And the truth, even when it hurts, is always better than the comfortable lie. The people who betrayed me, and there have been several, each one taught me something I could not have learned any other way. One taught me never to share a plan before it was ready. One taught me to watch what people do, not what they say. One taught me that loyalty in good times means almost nothing. The test comes in hard times. One taught me that some people are only capable of supporting you when supporting you costs them nothing. These are expensive lessons, but they are the kind that compound. Every time you apply them, they pay returns. And there is something else that betrayal does, something less discussed. It hardens you in the right places. There is a difference between someone who is hard because they were broken, brittle, defensive, unable to connect, and someone who is hard because they were tested. The first kind of hard makes you smaller. The second makes you larger. It makes you harder to manipulate, harder to destabilize, harder to rattle. It makes you someone that operates with clear eyes in a world full of people who are still surprised when others let them down. You don't have to be surprised anymore. You don't have to pretend that everyone who smiles at you is on your side. You are allowed to watch, to observe over time, to let people prove themselves through action rather than words before you open the door. This is not cynicism. Cynicism believes nothing good is coming. What I'm describing is different. It's wisdom. It's the kind of selective trust that protects the mission while still allowing real relationships to exist. Because real ones do exist. The people who stay when staying is hard, who show up when showing up costs them something. They are out there, and betrayal makes you better at finding them. It calibrates your vision. It teaches you what loyalty actually looks like because you've seen, in detail, what it doesn't. If someone has betrayed you, recently or years ago, I want you to do something. Stop letting it be a wound. Start letting it be a weapon. Not a weapon for revenge. Revenge is a distraction dressed as justice, a weapon for clarity, a weapon for acceleration. Use the anger it gave you. Use the hunger it fed. Use the absolute certainty it created in you that you will never, under any circumstances, go back to being someone who didn't see it coming. The betrayal didn't break you. It revealed you. It showed you what's underneath when the comfortable parts are stripped away. And what's underneath, the part that kept moving, that refused to collapse, that is your real foundation. Build on it. Because the best response to anyone who underestimated you, who used you, who left you, is not anger. It is a life they cannot ignore. Build that life. Let them watch. That is the dark gift. That is the price they paid for betraying you. They made you into someone they can never stop. Now use it.